Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Samuel Freeman, and I would like to come to you guys, and I'll just like to give you a moment of my time and take a moment of yours. So, if you could just sit back, be quiet, and let me say what I have to say, I would appreciate it so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not coming here to bring you any bad news, but in fact, I look at it as good news, as great news, as something that everyone should couldn't wait to hear. So let me get straight to it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you wondering why am I standing in the middle of this ring wearing this suit, even out here talking to you guys? Well, I'm going to break it down to you guys very simple and very plainly, ladies and gentlemen. The owner of RSKY, he was in a lot of debt, ladies and gentlemen, and he had to sell the company to get out of debt. Now, I bought the company and I paid a nice amount. I even paid him enough where he could have something for himself when he got out of debt. I paid him twice what he was asking. In fact, three times. So, don't worry, my pockets are good. We're not hurting anything over here. But I look at the roster and I look that we're sharing with Prestige Worldwide, but going into this next era that we're supposed to be breaking up, and so I've signed new talent already, ladies and gentlemen. But I've also changed the name of the company because when I asked him, you know, why RSKY Wrestling, he just said that he couldn't think of anything else, and he thought to himself, this was a risky business and this was a risky thing. So instead of just naming it risky wrestling or anything like that, he just said he decided to go with RSKY. Now, even with that, if that's how he wants it to be, that was good with him. But me, it is not a risky business. I have enough money to take this company to the next level, and that's exactly what I plan to do, ladies and gentlemen. I plan to take this company to the next level. So therefore, me, Samuel Freeman, will be changing the name of RSKY. Now, all those who are champions in RSKY will remain champions, but they will have different belts because I am changing the company's name to Championship Wrestling Enterprise because that's what I run. I run an enterprise, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle in and just get ready for the ride. Now, you will still get Crash Course, ladies and gentlemen, but after that, after Crash Course, you will not see RSKY anymore. You will not see the RSKY championships. In fact, after Crash Course, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the RSKY championships, you can go online and purchase them. Yes, I will be putting the RSKY championships up on the website for purchase. And whoever purchased them, that will be it. They will have the single copy of the RSKY championships because no more will be made. Not while I'm in charge, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, he couldn't handle his business. I handled mine, and I paid a great amount for this company. So I plan on doing great things with this company. And now, also, I would like to say to David Tangaloa, because you are the RSKY Internet Champion, there will no longer be an Internet Championship, but now you are the CWE International Champion. But we will see if you can maintain that after Crash Course. Um, just like now, Tenacious, you are the RSKY World Champion. Well, when it comes to CWE, you will be the heavyweight champion. And we'll see that if that will be the case after Crash Course, because we know that you and you and your number one contender, you guys have had a lot of back and forth. And, you I appreciate you guys not attacking each other from the back and things like that. And I even appreciate the fact that he, in his cash in, he rather have let you know that this is what he's planning to do. But also because of the new season and the new paid in full coming around, which I am going to keep that PLE's name, um, with the new, uh, with the new, season coming around, he had no choice but to really cash it in, because he had to cash it in before we go forward into the next paid in full and we get our next briefcase holders. So that goes for him and Kelly Baker. Or yeah, I believe her last name is Baker. I'll look at the sheets again, ladies and gentlemen. But the names are not important to me right now. What's important to me is that we push CWE. With that being said, I have hired some people you might know. Some people that were in this business and, decided to take some time off from this business, but they are back now. So in that way, I've added another championship to CWE. I've actually added two, and the two are I added the Tap Out Championship, and I've added a Cruiserweight Championship. Now, we will have a strong cruiserweight division in CWE. And we will see, who walks away with the championship. Those are two championships that will be decided um after Crash and Burn. Now, this one hire I cannot hold to myself. I have rehired Elijah Dracup, the cutthroat. I have hired him back, and no, he is not in management position or anything like that. Elijah Dracup is wrestling. So I'm hoping that me personally, I'm hoping that he wins as our inaugural Tap Out champion. But if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure that whoever wins will have hell to pay with Elijah Dracup. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's not too much more to be said. I hope you guys enjoy Crash and Burn, and then I hope you guys are, open to CWE, because we are here. And also, there's no more Afterburn. I don't want Afterburn. Sorry, I don't. That wasn't me. So CWE show name will be Breakthrough. So, like I said, after Crash and Burn, you will have your first episode, season 1, episode 1 of CWE Breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. And to all those who are on my roster, and to all those who are looking for a roster to join, if you are looking for a roster to join, we're looking for talent. We're looking for all different types of talent. And just want to put it out there, King JD, Oni, and then the rest of your little crew, the little, what do you call yourselves? I don't know what your faction name is. But let's get one thing straight. You're signed to my company now. You have no choice. PWW didn't want you. James Turner did not want you. So you're signed to CWE. And before I understand, you want to be the bad guy, you want to be the villain, you want to be all of this, but understand that this is my company. I write your paychecks. So before you want to step over the line with me, I suggest you rethink that. And that goes for every superstar here. I don't care how big, I don't care how bad you think you are. You step over the line with me, you will be dealt with. And I work on the three. I'm a great big baseball fan, so I work on the 3 strike thing. First strike, you'll get verbal. Second strike, you'll get written. It's just like a real job. Third strike, you're out the door. And believe me, I'm not one of them soft-hearted people. When I say you're out the door, I mean it. You're out the door. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. And thank you and welcome to the new era of RSKY, which is CWE. Ladies and gentlemen, again, my name is Samuel Freeman, and we will do great things together. And that, I promise you, that is not a spoiler. I'm not going to say that. I'm just playing with you guys. But for real, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.